All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I thought I would share with you guys a eating strategy that has worked very well for helping me hit my calories every day. Especially, as you're trying to get a lot leaner and you're trying to hit, a certain calorie target every day, it can be very challenging to stay consistent, especially, when you're trying to weigh all your food out and keep track of all your perfect calories and macros, right? So what I've been doing is a strategy that has been called, or I call it, meal rotation. And what this is you're gonna be using the myfitnesspal app on your phone to save the meals that you normally would have. You save them as a meal, so you only have to track them once, right? You track the meal once, you save it as a meal, and then with the app, you just cycle between the same couple meals. So instead of always trying to track your calories every single time you eat, you already have the meals that you're gonna have, and then you just go on your phone and you click add meal, and that's it. Inputs the calories and macros for you, and you move on with your day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen and just show you what a day would look like, how do you do it, and let's go from there. All right, so now you guys should see my screen on your screen. And what we're gonna do, we'll start with meal one, right? You're gonna hit add food. You're gonna go into my meals, and then whatever meal you're trying to have, you're gonna just click add to it. So let's say today's Sunday. First meal I'm gonna have is a yogurt meal that I normally would have. I already have it pre-saved into the app, so it's easy. So I'm just gonna click add, and as you can see, the whole entire meal is already pre-added into the app for me, so I can see the calories and exactly what I had in that meal. Now let's say that you don't have any meal saved, right? And you're trying to figure out, all right, I want to start saving my meals. How do I do it? What you're gonna do is, you input the foods that you had for that meal, right? Then you scroll down and you hit these three buttons, right under the calories. And then you literally just say, save as meal. And then you can just name your meal, hit save. So that's kind of how you save a meal. All right, so now let's say you're gonna have another meal, right? I'm gonna go down to meal two. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go into my pre-saved meals, and then I'm gonna hit this one right here. Let's say I'm having, ground beef, avocado, and sweet potato. This is a meal that I have probably, 3, 4, 5 times a week because I enjoy it. Tastes good, healthy, right? So I'm literally just gonna hit add meal, and the meal is already inputted for me, right? Every time I have this meal, I eat, the same amount of each food. So I don't have to think about it, right? I already know how much I'm going to be having. So all I need to do is just open the app, hit add food, and I'm done, right? Easy, don't have to think about it. Now, as you can see, we got some calories left over. So a lot of times, end of the day, I'm like, hey, I got some calories. I'm going to have something else to eat, right? Let's say today, I'm like, hey, I want to have some quesadillas. I'm going to do the same exact thing. I already know when I have quesadillas that I have 4 of them, right? And I use the same amount of cheese. So I did the same thing before. I saved this meal, so I just click on quesadillas, and it automatically inputs it for me. So, now I know, all right, this is exactly what I'm having for this meal, and literally took 10 seconds. So that's pretty much it. Some days, if I have a snack, it would be something relatively small, like a piece of fruit or a protein bar, right? The main thing you want to do when it comes to snacking is you want to eliminate all of the trigger foods, right? A trigger food is any sort of food like, chips or cookies or candy, where once you have just one of them, it just opens the floodgates and you want to keep eating it and eating it, right? No one opens a bag of chips, has 5 chips and says, oh, I'm done, I'm good, right? That's just not the case. You're going to keep eating them. No one has 1 cookie and says, hey, I'm good, I'm perfectly fine, right? No, people have, 1 cookie and they want 5 cookies, right? So if you're going to have a snack, I recommend keeping it small and using portion control, right? Even if you want to have like a piece of chocolate, right? Instead of buying a bunch of chocolate, buy like one little 200 calorie bar, because once you have that, you open the bar, you eat the chocolate, right? Then it's done and you can't screw up. And all you need to do is just go into the app and just hit app, and that's it. All right, so that's it for this video. I thought it would just be helpful to kind of show you guys how I approach calorie tracking, and hopefully you can do the same. It just makes hitting your calories so much easier. Really just takes away the decision fatigue, right? Because when you're trying to get lean, the last thing you want to be doing is trying to always be stressing out about, what foods you're gonna have, how many calories did you have that day, right? If you do this every single day, it's gonna drain your willpower. And we only have so much willpower every single day. So you wanna take away all the decisions you make when it comes to eating so you can just, focus on other things, hit your calories, and don't stress about it. That's pretty much it. Hopefully you found this helpful. And if you like this content, hit the like button. If you are not subscribed yet, subscribe. I'm gonna be posting videos like this, hopefully more frequently. And that's about it. Hope to see you guys soon.